What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blazer King for the finale of RWBY on King's Critiques. And before we get the episode started, I just wanted to go over a couple of possible topics for what will happen in this episode. One, the potential of somebody actually dying and not RWBY staying dead. If that were to happen, leave your thoughts. Would it be Jaune? Would it be Neo? Or would it be somebody completely different? Do you think there's going to be an appearance of Summer, whether it be actually her or just the memory of her lingering in somewhere in Ruby's mind? Because Ruby does have the choice of, does she want to be herself and lose all her memories, or be someone else and retain her memories? And I have a feeling if she was going to choose that first option, her mother might have something to say about it. Will the fight of Neo versus the good guys, well, Neo Cat versus the good guys continue to take place? Or will that get interrupted by a re-emerging RWBY? Will they even get back to Remnant, Vacuo, etc. by the end of the episode? Let me know your thoughts on all that and anything else in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And that said, let's get into it. With an intro skip? Intro skip. Because it might be the last time we'll get the chance to hear it from watching the show. The man. Ruby really does take after her mother, doesn't she? Like, inch by inch, she takes after her mother. Lie. Oh? Wait, so can Raven's portals reach ever after? Is that what we're being shown? You're the protagonist. You can't give up. Oh, great, now Jean's going through his shit. Oh, and back to the fight after Jaune had his little experience. Yeah, that cat with Neo's powers is not a pleasant thing. Hmm. See, Jaune had a good thought right there. Did the curious cat just eject himself from Neo? Oh, and now he is more powerful than they ever could have imagined. Well, now they're down one problem and up a whole other one. Meanwhile, her friends are getting their asses kicked. Because even though Neo's been ejected from the situation, well, I saw someone mention a part 3 of Red Like Roses. And Silver Eyes. Oh, the Jabberwockies. Neo still had control over them. And Ruby still wants to reach a hand out. Neo's time to make a choice. Neo just escaped. He wants to stay. But Neo at least has a certain level of acceptance. Well, that said, it was as simple as it was for Neo to escape, but back home through space-time they go. Oh, so not sure if that's the one she had before, but real nice for Ruby to take a keepsake from her mother. So light and darkness. Alright. Definitely connected more to the plot than most people thought. Some people had this theory. Shenron? In that April. Ow. And Jaune back to normal. Yep, and now Weiss is back to being disinterested. Is she getting a chance to reset things? Go back to the moment that they dropped? Well, right after they dropped, I guess. which I guess would kind of work to piece things together properly. Not quite, but they definitely ended up where their friends are. Because those are Atlas vehicles up there. Is there anything after these long-winded credits? I'm not sure if that's a still or an actual, like, 30-second scene, but let's skip them credits and, Oh no, this is just for the Justice League thing. A preview for that. Which, like... I've been told this is technically canon, which is kind of weird, but... Like, I'll definitely look it up online and watch it, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Um, I will say I am, like, a little sad that we didn't actually get to see some sort of, like, memory-formed conversation between Ruby and her mother. Like, I was kind of expecting that to be a thing, but at least the thought of her communicating with her mother in some way was accurate, because it was Summer's voice. Sorry. That ran through to her when her weapon pointed itself out to her. Which at least I appreciate in this, we got a little bit more reasoning and, we got shown what happened with Summer exactly. Because I don't think we were ever shown the specifics of what happened with her. We were just always told the same thing, that she left and some shit happened. But we got to see a little bit more of that right then. Did she leave forever after and some shit happened? Did she leave to try and take on Salem and that's what took over what we are currently aware of in our thought process? Is she still alive somewhere out there and we just don't know? Raven might not. Hell, Raven might know she was alive last she saw, but Raven is, while she is a complete badass, she is also kind of a coward. So, I suppose from here, disregarding the DC crossover happening in a few days, the questions to leave off on leading into Volume 10, which, fingers crossed we do get that, because after how much that left for future things to come, yeah, there's a lot still to be answered there. Like, we got to saw they got dropped off with their friends where they were. But the question really is, how many of their friends are actually still alive and fighting? In Volume 10, are we going to see the thing that a lot of people had a strong theorization for from the very beginning, since Maiden Powers were known to us, that some shit's gonna go down and everyone's gonna get their shit? Because really, like, a strong working theory from the beginning has been the obvious of obvious ways for the show to end. Weiss gaining access to the Winter Maiden through her sister, whether it be willingly giving the power up because she knows she can't fight anymore, or Winter regrettably dying. Similar for the Spring Maiden and Yang. Would Raven have to willingly give it up because she can't fight anymore? Or would she have to be dying and give it up? Blake is going to have to kill Cinder to get the Fall Maiden. But even with those three, sorry, joking up for some reason. talking about future things and not even thinking about the past things. Even with those three, it's not guaranteed that they can beat Salem. So, of course, during that whole final fight, a little whisper in the wind, and RWBY gets her power. All four mains active in the four main girls. You have your ultimate paladin in Jaune, because he'll probably, like, figure out all of his shit now that they've been to Ever After, so he'll, like, let everything click and lock in place. Because he knows he's a healer as it is, and he tries to be a fighter. So, like... Ooh. Actually, that's an extended thought. What if, for the final fight, to aid the four maidens, Jaune borrows the power of the God of Light? Because Salem kinda has powers from the God of Darkness. So, either Oscar or Jaune, I could totally see getting that power of the God of Light. So, that's all the predictable shit in mind. The other possibilities for things that would be nice to see obviously involve, like, more moments from the past coming back to the current time, but that's unlikely. Then again, the God of Light might finally look down and be like, wow, you actually killed that immortal bitch. Alright, well, here's your friends back. But that's just a random thought in my head. I do think RWBY is guaranteed to get a proper power-up, though, since she really just came out a bit more confident in herself after her whole episode she just had. Which is sad she didn't come out with more power and just confidence. But honestly, I guess I wouldn't mind being hibernated for an hour or two and just come out more confident. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, as well as, of course, about any other shows, movies, etc. I should watch this season, next season, or in general. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to my main channel in the description down below, ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter to keep updated with things. TikTok, all upload videos under 10 minutes from both channels. Twitch, subscribe there for benefits. Sorry. You can do so Twitch Prime for free. All the subscriptions over there help out near instantly, and considering holidays coming up, that'd be highly appreciated, as would be subscribing here, because I needed only a little over 150 for partner, because people are rude as hell, as well as a ton of watch time. So don't forget, check out playlist here, video recommended there. Until next time, Ben the Blazer King with King's Critique, sign out, for now, peace.